All right, so another thing, has been going on, like I said, before this started, going through some family stuff, getting divorced, not talking to the kids, just a big mess. So I left the house and everything, on the road traveling this summer, just trying to stay, keep the stress levels low, so I can heal up. Stress is really hard on you. You don't know how hard on it is until you damn near die and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to monitor it and everything. So, like I said, I was gone for like a week from the house back, and everything. And so this time around, talked a little bit with Jada, the youngest, and stuff. Explain some things to her. I let her use my credit card to go buy something. She's spending on more money than I told her she could spend it for. And so I just talked to her about communication. Before I'd have blown up and been mad, but like I said, I'm trying to keep my stress levels low. So I just talked to her about communication, just check with me. I'm most likely, because I'm going to say yes. If you can say, hey, this is what I had thought about, but this was going on now, most likely I'm going to say yes. There's no reason to try and, do it. Hope I don't notice it, or, try to apologize, So yeah, and then, same thing, me and my son, we have been going at it. So today, I saw an opportunity to talk to him and everything, but I found out he got hurt on his scooter. He bought an electric scooter. Like I said, he got hurt. He hurt bad enough that today they had taken the urgent care. And I'm like, nobody told me about it. And once again, new attitude. Instead of being upset, to me it's an opportunity to talk to him. Because now I was able to ask him, hey man, what happened to you? So it opened a dialogue between us. So he told me what happened and stuff like that. Okay. And then later when we got back to the house, he's talking to his mother about the job. So I chimed in about it and stuff. So like I said, just a different attitude about stuff, stress levels and things like that. Just trying to keep them down, and everything. So my trip, I came back up here to sell the RV. Guy didn't show up. Once again, not mad, whatever. But it gave me an opportunity, like I said, it gave me an opportunity to start some type of communication with the kids again. And so, I'll take that. I'll sell the RV eventually. So like I said, I'll take that. Had I not came back up here, it'd probably been a month before I got a chance to talk to him. So I'm glad, came back up and actually got a chance to talk to him and try to smooth things out. So that's what's going on. That's good for my mental health. That's good to keep my stress levels low and everything like that, So like I said, got a fresh start, trying to keep it that way. Not trying to dip back into some things that got me in the situation I don't want to be in. So there you have it, folks. Enjoy yourself.